Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at your energies between the 22nd to the 28th of February 2021 or thereabouts, Aquarius. I've pre-shuffled all the cards to get your energy into the cards. So I'll just do a final shuffle of them all. But just to say that it is a general reading, Aquarius, and so it won't resonate fully with all of you. Just so take what resonates, take what's meaningful for you, and leave the rest behind. And also, Mercury is about ready to go forward motion in the heavens now, after having been retrograde or appearing to go retrograde, go backwards in the heavens for the past 3 weeks or so. So, you know, if there have been delays in any area, or if you've had to wait, you know, what this means is that the brakes are off, are coming off, and things are going to start going forward a little bit more productively, a little bit more seamlessly, if you like. But you know, when Mercury appears to go retrograde, it's not a negative energy. It's just a time of slowing us down and helping us to reflect and review the past and currently where we are. So it's a very productive time in its own right. But as I say, and now it's starting to go forward, so things are going to start to pick up a pace for many of us, I feel. Anyway, Aquarius, final shuffle of the Moonology cards. There we go. I'll just take one card out of there, and then a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. So the first card out, we have a personal issue reaches a resolution. So it's a full moon in Cancer. So that's nice. A personal issue reaches a resolution for some of you, Aquarius. So I'll just put that to one side. And then here we have number 9. And this energy, this is about support and bearing the weight of others, supporting others, and perhaps carrying some of their load, if you like. All right, so I'll just put that to one side also, and we'll see where this is going. So final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. And we'll lay them out as normal. And at the bottom of this deck we have the Empress, which is a beautiful nurturing energy. The Empress depiction in most tarot decks is of a pregnant. The Empress is always pregnant because she's very fertile and she's nurturing and she's a creator, metaphorically speaking. In this particular depiction, she's actually given birth. She's got a baby in her hands, and what this is saying is that there's something that has been created. Something has been created. There's a new beginning in some area, but also because of that, this is saying whatever this new start or new beginning is for some of you, it's still in a very vulnerable state. So it has to have a lot of nurturing and care and thought and looking after whatever it is that has been created, that you have now given birth to. It's in its early stages. All right, Aquarius, so it's been something a little bit different for all of you, but let's see. For some of you, it could actually mean an actual birth, but let's see where we're going. You're certainly carrying the weight, you're shouldering some form of a responsibility. You're carrying the weight for somebody or something. So final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. And lay them down. Now at the bottom of this deck we have the Chariot. So this is about, as I was just saying, about Mercury going in forward motion again. This is the Chariot, and this is about events moving forward now, going forward a pace, but taking the reins, taking control of whatever it is, this action that's going forward, things moving forward again. So I'll just put that to one side, and we'll get into the heart of your reading, Aquarius. So right at the centre, this is a situation that your energies have selected for you. We have the Magician and we have the Ace of Cups. The Magician is a manifestor. He's a manifestor in the major arcana. He's number one. He's the next one in after the Fool, which is the new beginning. So the Magician manifests the reality going forward that he wants. He's able to harness all the energies of the minor arcana to create something ongoing and something quite powerful going forward. So he takes control, as with the Chariot, taking control of the reins. Here we have the Magician taking control of what he wants, of his future going forward. Now, which is a lovely energy to come out right at the centre of your reading, Aquarius. Now, the Ace of Cups, the aces are generally about new beginnings, new opportunities, being right at the beginning of something. And we've seen that with the Empress energy already. Something new beginning, something new being created. So the Ace of Cups here is to do with what's meaningful for the heart, something you're going to love. I do feel with this particular card that you need to look after your heart at the same time. So you need to protect your heart at the same time as this is something is starting. So, which again brings me back to the Empress energy, where something begins. It has to be nurtured and cared for in its early stage. In its early state, it has to be nurtured, and it's quite vulnerable. So it has to be looked after, closely looked after. So it can evolve and flourish. So here we have whatever this new beginning is, or a new opportunity that's going to be meaningful for your heart, but still needing to be looked after. So that's a clarify for whatever the Magician is creating here. It's something that's going to make your heart sing. Now, Aquarius, for yourself, for whoever this is for, this is about yourself manifesting and creating something new and very special that's going to make your heart sing. And so the brakes are off, as we've seen with the Chariot. The brakes are off, and now you're taking control. So what's on your mind at the moment, Aquarius? Well, we have Justice and we have the Moon. Justice, this is about balancing the scales. This is about fair play, karma with some people, karmic situation. So the scales being balanced. And we can see stormy clouds in the background here. So whatever's happened in the past, that was very troublesome and perhaps unfair, then the justice figure is coming forward to say, you know, the scales are going to be balanced, or need to be, because remember, this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about perhaps a need for justice and equality. No. And the Moon is when things are a bit vague at the moment. So the woman underneath in the water looking up at the Moon, she can see the Moon, but it's hazy, it's vague, because she's under the water, she can't see it clearly. So this is about something in the shadow, something that's not clear at the moment. She has a bit of a vision of it, but it's still not clear. And so this is what you're thinking about, that's something to do with justice, the scales needing to be balanced. But it's not clear how to do that yet at this moment. It's not clear how this is going to pan out. That's what you're thinking about. Okay. So although we've got the Magician energy and the Chariot, you know, and the Empress and taking charge, taking control, it's something that's meaningful for your heart, something new. But what you're thinking about is that there's a need for the scales to be balanced in some area, and you're perhaps not clear how that's going to work, how that's going to happen. And you remember, you are carrying quite a weight at the moment. You took on some responsibility. You may be carrying others. That's perhaps where the justice or the injustice is. That's perhaps what you're thinking about. I mean, perhaps for some of you, have some of you taken on an unfair, taken on too much of a load. Perhaps that's where the justice is. Perhaps it's not fair. Perhaps it's not an equal sharing of responsibility. At the root of this, we have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So the Six of Wands is a victory and achievement, and those successes being acknowledged by others, and very victorious energy. But the Ten of Swords is when there's been a very painful and difficult situation that you're walking away from, that you're leaving behind, and so the difficulty, the pain is starting to lift because you're leaving it behind. And that's very successful for you. Or this is about somebody connected to you being very successful and feeling very victorious, but you having to walk away from that because it's been very painful for you. So it could be for some of you that somebody's success, or somebody who feels victorious, it's not been victorious or successful for yourself. Okay. So that's already in place. So that's because that's at the root of the matter, Aquarius. So it's already happened. Now, past influences, we have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. So in the past, leading to the Magician and the Ace of Cups energy, the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is grasping the nettle. This is a new opportunity. It's a gift from the universe, really. This is grasping the sword. It's a victorious energy, cutting away the dark clouds, cutting away that which is no longer serving you, taking control, taking charge, taking control of a situation, and intellectually, mentally, probably, emotionally and possibly physically as well. But certainly mentally, taking the reins, if you like, grasping the nettle. It's a very victorious, very action-orientated energy. So this happened in the past, and it was something new, a new opportunity perhaps, that came in. And the clarifier is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is when you're waiting for your ship to come in. This is after a lot of hard work and planning and preparation. And then just waiting, a time of waiting for things to materialise, something to materialise. The picture here is the young woman with the surfboard, and she's looking out to sea. So she's just waiting for that perfect wave to come in so she can do her surfing. So that's the energy. Sometimes it's a picture of somebody on the seashore and a ship coming towards them. So just waiting for their ship to come in after hard work and planning. So whatever this new beginning was, this grasping the nettle, this with the Ace of Swords, this victory, then, you know, whatever that was, and then it was a time of then waiting for things to materialize. Whatever you set in motion here, then it was just a time of waiting for things to materialize. So that's a past influence. So a really new beginning, new opportunity that was presented to you. And of course that's led on to the magician energy, and being able to manifest, take advantage of all those past energies, and manifest what it is you want, heading for this new beginning, this new creation that's meaningful for your heart. But there's something about justice that you're not clear about at the moment. Just sometimes the justice is about legal matters. For example, it could be the outcome of a legal matter that you are not clear about at the moment. So it could be, for some of you, it could be something to do with that. A decision that needs to be made. Because we had the full moon in Cancer, didn't we, which is about a personal issue reaching a resolution. And that may be linked to the Justice card that you're thinking about. So going forward, right, we have the Knight of Coins and we have the Tower energy. So the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles in other decks, it's the same energy. He's the slowest knight in the deck, but what he delivers is trustworthy, it's solid gold. So the knights are about action, they bring in change. So the Knight of Coins is coming very slowly, so something is coming in very slowly, and it's possibly that it's changed. Something is on its way, and it's on its way very slowly, but what it delivers will be a solid gold, will be right, it will be trustworthy, but it will certainly bring in some form of change. It can be to do with money, career and income, but it doesn't have to be. It could be about anything in your life. It could be about love and romance. It could be, so it could be about any energy in your life, but something that you are waiting for. Something you are waiting for to come in. And what this is saying is it's on the way, and it is going to bring in some form of change. But it is very positive. Once it gets to you, to be very positive. Now, the clarifier here is the Tower. Now the Tower, this is a bolt of lightning from the universe. It's striking the tree, bringing the tree down, because the tree is already, it's falling. It's not solid, so it needs to come down. So there's something for some of you, Aquarius, whoever this is for, there's something that's not working, that's not right for you. It's not working. It needs to come to an end. It needs to stop. And now when the Tower happens, it generally is something that happens quite suddenly. That can be a little bit of a surprise, to put it mildly. It can be a bit of a shock. It can be something you hear about. But whatever it is, in the future, looking back, you'll see why this bolt of lightning had to come down. Metaphorically speaking, not actually, but metaphorically speaking, something needed to be brought to an end. So in the future you will look back and see why that needed to happen. Because remember, whatever this is, it's being delivered, it's coming in, and it's going to bring in change. But it's going to be very positive for you. So it's like a hidden blessing. It's a gift of love from the universe. Now, this may be what's on your mind at the moment, the Justice card, the need for justice, and perhaps that's what is coming in for you from the universe. The Tower is bringing in, is going to balance the scales for you in some way. I'm going to get some more cards to do with the Knight of Coins and the Tower in a minute, but I'm just going to see, this is advice from the universe. Well, we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. So the Ace of Wands, this is saying, you know, I mean, as I said before, the aces are usually about new opportunities, new beginnings in some area. The Wands are about passion, energy, movement and change. Now, in this particular picture, you can see the volcano in the background and it's starting to erupt. So for me, this is something that's been building up, and I feel that's what we see here with the Tower. There's something's building up. It's very emotionally charged. And it's building up and it's going to erupt. So it's something's building up. It could be, I mean, the Wands can be about passion, and particularly the Ace of Wands are very passionate energy, very passionate energy, new beginning perhaps. But there's something building up. There's something building up and it's going to erupt. And it could be to do with a passion that's building up. It could be to do with that. Or an idea perhaps that is getting stronger and stronger to just start something new. Because going back to the Empress, this was about something new, wasn't it? This the birth of something new that's going to need nurturing. And the Page of Swords, now the pages are the messengers of the minor arcana, and the swords are about communication. So the Page of Swords, this is a message of an opportunity, a communication of some sort. But it brings a light bulb moment in. So whatever this message is, this information that's going to be coming in, it's going to deliver a light bulb moment, a ha moment. Sorry, that sounded funny, didn't it? But you understand what I'm saying, Aquarius. There's information and it's going to suddenly turn the light bulb on in your mind, and you think, yes, I know what that is, I understand what that is. And it's very much, is this something that's building up? You're going to get a good understanding about what this is. And it could be something to do with this personal issue, that reaching a resolution. So, you know, it could be that whatever that personal issue is, you know, you're going to find out what it is. You're going to get a better understanding what it is. You know, what it is that's building up, that's going to erupt into the Tower. Because at the moment, you know, things are a bit vague, aren't they? Not quite clear at the moment what it is. So I'm just going to I'll just put the Chariot to one side, and I'm going to get, could you have two more cards please for the Knight of Coins and the Tower? A little bit more information about the Knight of Coins and the Tower, please. More information about the Knight of Coins and the Tower, please. So, connected to the Knight of Coins, we have the Five of Cups. And this is when you've been grieving over a loss. There's been some form of a loss that's and you felt it deeply, and you've been very preoccupied, or you will be very preoccupied on whatever it is that you feel is lost. However, there's something behind this. If this young lady was to turn around, she could see There was a cup that's just beautiful. So what's waiting for her is far better than what she's lost. And that's the message of this card. We can all become bogged down, can't we? And with grief or feelings that, you know, of loss, that something's gone and we can't get it back. But what's something new coming in is far better. It's going to be far better, and that's what the Knight of Coin is delivering. Something far better than what's currently gone, or what's going. And obviously connected to all of that is the Tower, and it's connected to a twin flame relationship. A relationship that has been very close, very connected. That sort of a relationship where you're on the same page, if you like. Think alike, have the same aims, values, etc. Feel very connected. But this tower, there's something that's this tower's coming down. It's to do with a relationship. And for whoever this is for, this is what the universe and your guides is saying, that there's something not right. You know, no matter what you thought at the beginning of this relationship, something's not worked out right. It's not right, and so something's got to come to an end. Because the universe and your guides won't allow this to carry on any longer. Which is why, hence, the need for justice, the need for the scales to be balanced now. I feel, you know, whoever this is for, you've been carrying too much of a load. You're carrying a great weight on your back, on your shoulders. But a resolution is on the way. I'm just going to get, could we have two more messages to do with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords, please? Some more information to do with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords, please. So the Ace of Wands, we've got the Hierophant, and you know, whatever this is, it's going to make you very happy. It's like a great blessing, and it's a blessing from the universe. This is blessings from the universe here. And remember I said about the Tower, it is a gift of love from the universe, bringing something to an end that's not worked, it's not serving you any longer. But it's a great blessing. And it's going to make you very happy. It's almost like the rubber stamp from the higher good, for your higher good. So something you're going to be very passionate about, this new beginning. Something you're going to make you very happy. And then the Page of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups. So whatever this message, this communication, new communication, this light bulb moment, this aha moment, it's going to help towards this achieving this Ten of Cups. It's you know, happy. The Ten of Cups is about all your cups being full, contributing to the rainbow that is interweaving and wrapping you and your family. So you know, this is rainbow blessings. It's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness into the family situation, whatever family means for you, Aquarius. It's going to be very, very beneficial for the family, for the heart of the family and relationships. All right, so whoever this is for, I hope you understand what this is saying, Aquarius. I'm just going to get two more. Could we have two more messages, please? Two more messages for Aquarius for this reading. Two more messages for Aquarius, please. Two more messages for Aquarius, please. So finally we have infinite abundance, and we have joy and delight. So abundance is pouring into your life. So this is what's coming in for you, Aquarius. You can see the ladies here with the sheet and the catching all the harvest of apples, of fruit. It's an abundant harvest also. So what your energies want to say to you is that, you know, abundance is going to be pouring into your life. You're going to have more than enough of what it is you need. And we can see that here, can't we, with the Ten of Cups. Abundance, particularly in love, with love and relationships and the family. So that's going to be coming in for you as a result of this new passionate creation, this new passionate endeavour. That you are going to get a better understanding about it. But I do feel that what your energies are saying, you can't carry on carrying the weight on your own with something. And I feel that the universe is going to intervene at some point. But this is what you're looking forward to. Abundance pouring into your life and leading on to joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Open your heart to joy, because that's what's coming in for you, Aquarius. Beautiful. That's a lovely reading. In many, many ways, it's a lovely reading. Lots to look forward to. But of course, it'll be a little bit different for all of you, Aquarius. But good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.